1 hour of the best music. We are on air.
Welcome to my podcast.
The Collective Hive podcast show. The Collective Hive podcast show. The Collective Hive podcast show. Just like that.
Occasionally, this is a family show, and we'll try to keep it professional as possible. But I can't help it because I'm a Marine, baby. Let's get it. Welcome to the podcast show. High five. Welcome to the podcast show.
All right, introductions.
Introductions. Can I start it off?
Yes.
This man needs no introduction, Augusta. He is our very own. I met this man in 95.
Oh, wow.
95?
I think 95, bro. 95.
So you went to Langford?
I went to Langford. I came in there in the 8th grade.
Oh, you went to Langford?
And I snuck into the band. They was like, "Can you read music?" Sure. And it was like, "All right, come on in the band." And everything was on the spot from there on out. And I ran into Thomas because he was the only other light skinned. All right, he's light skinned like me, except for he got the little beauty mole on his face. Because we were both tall. We were both tall and lanky. We were like.
You see, he got the beauty mole on his face. We won't talk about those.
But this man has been phenomenal ever since I met him.
Wow, thank you, man.
Phenomenal. Been in the band.
Yeah.
Did his thing. Can I get this story off? So we're in the band.
Please do tell.
We're in the band and
he's like, I don't know the story you gonna tell.
9th grade band it wasn't lame, but it was lame. We was
was the
playing
year
Phantom
before
of the
me?
Opera. Yeah, the year after you. Before you.
Okay.
So we played Phantom of the Opera, and then the next year it was like they had this like jazz. I don't know what they was thinking, but it was like something along those
The USO
lines.
joint.
Yeah.
And we played from
Something
music
along-
from the 1945.
Yeah.
USO, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But and we was forever gonna be marked as lame as our band, and I don't know who did it, how it was done, who came up with it, but out of nowhere, Thomas is like, "I got music for that new Outkast joint." Really?
Yeah.
And he gave it to the trumpet players. And then he gave the other part to the drummers. And I'm half-ass reading it like, "Yo, how's it go, Curtis?" I'm over here like Nick Cannon, like, "Let me see you do it first."
I don't read sheets.
Let me see you do it first. Up there it goes, I got it. You know what I'm saying? There it goes, I got it. And we played what's it called?
Spodio Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody looked at us
for high school band.
right?
So that was your memory of Thomas. Like, this is the dude that helps orchestrate.
Yeah.
He's an orchestrator.
He's an orchestrator.
We didn't have any like cool music to play other than what everybody else was playing, just pep band stuff. So I was like, okay, look,
Yeah.
I can write this stuff out. This is what we like to play. This is what we want to do. So it's like, why not get on Finale and give everybody their parts if I really know how to do it.
I needed you in my band. I was clarinet.
Yeah.
So,
Augusta.
my woodwinds.
Shout out to North Augusta.
North Augusta.
Don't even say that too loud.
Oh my
I
goodness.
gotta make sure you have some concerns.
You went to Silver Bluff?
No, North Augusta High.
North Augusta High? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Good old.
Look at how he looking.
Yo, cause she always be trying to shit on. She's like, "Look at you out here with your Richmond County education." Like, hey, boo, that's okay. That's okay. And I'll be out here with my calculator, like,
Yeah.
why are you counting with your fingers, man? You got the calculator in your hand, boo. What you doing? Like, yo, you know what? How about you just do it, boo? Like, easy. It's 36, right? It's 36.
He has me second guessing myself sometimes when we in the store. 6 times. What is it, baby? I said the answer. Is it? Yes. Yes, Martin. Stop making me second guess myself. Yes. That is the answer.
I'll do it to you.
Richmond County.
But ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Burrows, can you please catch us up on what you've been doing?
Yes. What have you been doing? What have you been getting into?
Okay.
After high school, when you have lifelong friends, you do spot checks. You know what I'm saying? You do spot checks in life. And your spot checks, man, when I do spot checks on you, I've watched the progression, man. And it's a beautiful thing. And we just, let us know.
What you been up to?
What you been up to, bro?
Well, shoot, really music. There's a whole lot of music. July 2nd, I just dropped this project, Decentralized. And I started pre-orders for that June 18th.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's my first project I put out this year. The longest project that I've released since I started as an artist, like at the end of 2017. I put out a song called Motion
Okay.
with E. Lucas. And that was one of my first songs I dropped as Burroughs T.
Okay. So that's how people can find you.
Yeah, my last name and first initial is the artist's name. So it's like, so the songs are like, you know, the love songs. And it just comes from just being around so many songwriters and being around so many creative people in the last 12 years in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to work with Atlantic and Grand Hustle and, you know, So Def, and just being around so many people in the music industry, and just, you know, just really watching what I wanted to do or what I didn't want to do and all of it. So recently I just been working on my voice and wanting to tell my own story in my music and express myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
You made that sound so simple, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah. I mean,
It sounds like a lot of work, bro. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work, but, you know, this journey has just been, you know, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of, you know, up all night, a lot of figuring it out. But I can say, like, I'm in a position now where I feel like I have a lot of confidence,
Okay.
a lot of peace, a lot of joy, a lot of love for people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just discovering so much about myself and just about, you know, how to move around others who may not share the same energy as far as
You do give off good
positivity.
energy. You give off great energy, guys. You can't. I don't know if you can feel it through the screen or through the audio, but he gives off amazing
The
energy.
airwaves, but he gives
Thank
up
you.
as soon as he came to the house.
He's
it was
always
like,
yes. I like Thomas. Right?
Like, yeah, man, Thomas is cool as hell, ain't he?
Yeah.
Right? He's cool, right?
I mean, yeah, you'll find agreement in some rooms, and like in other rooms, you know, like Thomas, man. You still trying to do music?
What they say?
He was doing this in high school. Yeah, well, he ain't blew up yet.
Right.
People waiting for you to blow up.
Whatever.
until they
But that's-
really listen
Whatever
what's
that
going
whatever
on.
that means.
Whatever that
Whatever
means,
it means.
right.
That's how people, we wait until somebody blow up.
Yeah.
And
least what
we
their
don't,
idea of
we don't
blowing up
reach
is.
out, man. We don't reach out for our own people. I remember, what was this, 2015? You was like, yo, I want to go out on a limb for my own, and I want to do my own stuff. I've learned from, you know, from the people that I was with, and I got a project out, and I'm trying to do it on my own. And you did what's the one where
With
it's
the GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
I did
And
the
I was like,
GoFundMe.
you know what? I got some change on me right now.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Sent him my donation, and it was
Yeah.
like, yo, this for the homie. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we should all think like that. Like, we wouldn't
Yeah,
have
people
struggling
put more
artists
money in a
if
bubblegum machine sometimes.
I
Yeah.
spent
Facts.
more money on weed than, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah. I mean,
Real talk,
Just
Yeah,
being
you can
honest.
support the homie.
Real talk.
That is true.
And that's what it comes down to, man. So
So,
Day one supporters, man.
speaking of supporting Decentralized, I listened to it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Thank you.
I liked it a lot. I did. I mentioned this before, but it's a ride out type of album. You are a collection of songs. You put it in the car and you can just drive. Like, that's a quick Atlanta, you know? And I like that. You probably did that on purpose. From Augusta to Atlanta or Augusta to Savannah. You just put it on and you don't have to worry about changing the track. I like that.
Yeah, it flows.
Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. But what made you name it Centralized? Why that name?
Well, I've been investing in cryptocurrency. So the whole point of it is to have a decentralized wallet. You know, something that's, you know, when you put your money in the bank, the bank has your money literally. You know, like what crypto, you're your own bank. Your money isn't sitting anywhere but with you. And anything that you do with your money, you know, is like your business between, it's peer to peer. Get what I'm saying?
I do.
So I also look at my lifestyle and how that relates to being decentralized. I'm from Augusta, but I might be in Atlanta. I might be in LA. I might, you know, there's no central location that I am permanently.
So it's like an Easter egg then for the,
Yeah,
it's like a little
Easter
Easter egg for the for your people, for your listeners, for your fans.
What do you mean by Easter egg?
Kind of like Marvel and Disney, how it's double meaning.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely.
They leave a little nugget there for you to go.
Entendres, but it also allows me to expose, you know, the blessing of cryptocurrency to people. You know.
Okay.
Because it's being criminalized right now.
Yeah, actually, a lot. We were looking it up after we had talked.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anything that's gonna make people like financially free, wealthy,
They gotta
or
make
you know,
it scary thing, so
yeah,
you won't do it.
Yeah, so a lot of people won't even go on to research and see how it's changing people's lives. But like last year, 2017, there was 700,000 new millionaires according to Forbes.
Right.
You know?
That's what showed me that article.
I showed you that article. 700,000 new millionaires. That's
You know,
crazy.
People ain't never had $1 million before.
They demonized it even more. Do you watch
I like
Greenleaf?
demonized. It's criminalized, but demonized is a better term for it. Yeah.
Have you seen the show Greenleaf? So, remember the last
Bishop.
season? Yeah. He invested into
cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Now everybody.
Bitcoin, to be exact.
Okay.
They named it
Right,
Bitcoin,
exactly.
which is kind of trash, but oh well.
That's cool.
So Greenleaf has a big following. Everybody named Mom watched Greenleaf.
Especially.
So the message that you got from that, because I know that's what I understood too, was that this is not real money, it's fake. Don't, because it's how he ended up losing how much? Millions, half of his, if not all. And he was able to get it back to recover the funds, but he had lost everything because he was trying to do a flip with the Bitcoin. And they showed you in the show, don't use that.
There's no.
Yeah, gotcha. Hey,
That was the
no
message.
Bitcoin.
That was the message.
Yeah.
Right? That's the message that you took away too.
And the get rich quick scheme. Like,
Yeah, there was a get rich quick thing.
anything that you do when you invest your money, you have to do your own individual research. We tell people all the time, you can hear it from me all day.
Yeah.
But you have to go out. Thomas has been telling me about Bitcoin and stuff that I need to download, and I sit there and I go on my bit screener like, Bitcoin has went up to 11,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what he does.
I make sure I go share it, and people, unfortunately, the people that we know that cares about this stuff, they comment on your Facebook posts or whatever, and when you're trying to get the knowledge out, the people that you want to know the knowledge, they don't say nothing because they don't know.
Right.
And that's what we're hoping to give to people.
Yeah, well, a good book says, seek understanding. Like you just want to understand it for yourself. And then just like in anything, if you're investing, it's whatever you're willing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Take a nickel and put it over. If you lose your nickel, you don't care, But if your nickel turns into $100 grand, you kind of glad you put that nickel over there.
My mom always told me, she said, don't let people borrow money that you're not willing to get back. Like, if you don't mind not getting $100 back, then give it.
Yeah.
But you have to give it knowing that you may not get that back.
Knowing that you're not going to get it back.
Yeah.
So, that's a good rule of thumb. It sounds like an investment too.
Yeah.
Like, don't give away what you're not willing to get back.
Yeah.
But, and staying on topic to the decentralized, one of the other things that I like was the romantic part of it. You're romantic.
Thank you.
He's romantic. I was like,
but
you're romantic.
You romantic now, Nick? No, I'm just...
most of the people who follow me and a lot of my friends or whatever are female. So it's like I would be negligent to not say the things that I really feel in my music. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Like, a lot of guys that listen to my music, it's it may miss their ear a little bit.
You ain't miss mine. I heard it.
But it's really intended for like the female audience, and they're hearing things that like, dang, I want a guy to say something. Like
Right. That's what I felt when I was listening to it, because you weren't just like, yo, I'm trying to get you in the bed and we gonna spank. And I mean, because really turn on anybody's album, you hear that.
Right.
I mean, I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. It could have got a lot nastier.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I like how it was more courtship. I like that. That was, you don't hear that too much.
My music
anymore.
is like even from like my first real project with like Soul last year in February 14th when I dropped Soul.
Of course, romantic. He would drop it on Valentine's Day.
This is called Something for the Panties Fight.
Right.
So
Go ahead and enjoy that, ladies.
it's like songs that you would hear like at a wedding.
For the panties fight.
Come on. But you notice if when you go to a wedding, you have to play like, you know, Forever My Lady.
Yes, you do.
Ribbon in the Sky. Like you hear all of these old songs because a lot of the new songs, guys act like they don't even like girls no more. You know what I'm saying?
That's to be determined sometimes.
Right.
We'll put a pin in that one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back.
We'll
That's
come
a whole
back
nother
to that.
podcast.
That's a whole nother subject.
Right.
But yeah. Like,
No, you off of
feeling
it,
the
sir.
vibe.
That's
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's the one I had.
Feeling the vibe. I like that.
That's what he was singing all day, yes.
Right. Put it with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling the vibe.
And that's the one when I was like, he's romantic. Because you were letting the person really know that, hey, yo, I like how this feels when I'm with you.
Gotcha.
So it was definitely
it's a real story. I have you gotta have a muse. When I meet a new person that I'm interested in, it's real easy for me to write songs. Yeah.
They're romantic at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
So you just gotta couple it with that financial situation. You have a good financial situation going on. It's a lot easier to be romantic.
These are
Right,
facts.
yeah,
If not, you can be Netflixing and chill.
Right.
All facts.
Right.
All facts.
I like too how you sing to the point. That's one of the best things about what I was listening to when I was listening to your whole entire project. Is I didn't get lost in the runs and the
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to trash people who do runs. Oh my God, that's amazing. I think I'm not big on doing runs myself.
Right.
But I like that you put out something that wasn't. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I get exactly.
It can get overwhelming sometimes, so it's good to have an artist that's in my Rolodex.
Right.
That I don't get overwhelmed with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can sing along. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What did you say? He's a male what?
Yo, I called you the male version of Sade.
Okay.
I loved it. I said, boo, he is.
I like that band.
Yeah.
I like Sade.
Right? And who don't go to a Sade venue?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That is exactly how I felt.
there.
Especially on that song with you and what's his name? The guitarist, Travis Marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very talented, man. We can sit there and we'll play music
Just get lost
keep going,
in it.
keep going until then we'll start another groove and we'll keep going and keep going. But we have a lot of stuff recorded. I'm gonna release a video of me and him playing over his studio.
That whole track, that was amazing. I felt really good listening because we listened to jazz in the house anyway.
Right.
Although it wasn't jazz, it still gave me that feel.
Right.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it a lot. That was good. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, that beat I wanted to show because like it has my J Soul tag. So it's like letting people know, hey, look, I can still make these beats.
You said, hey, real quick.
Singing, you know, like
Right.
I can still like make some really nice beats.
Some dope beats too. Like you can see the colors
Appreciate it.
coming through the music.
Yeah.
You're 100% independent, correct?
Yeah.
What advice would you give anybody that is 100% independent and you have your hands in many things?
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You have your hands in many things. What advice would you give?
I would give this advice. You gotta have things in your calendar. You gotta take a look at your whole year and ask yourself what story you want to tell. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real easy to hope and wish you put a project out or whatever, but I give myself a deadline, and then I like really write it down. Okay, like by this time I need to have it, and just work my way backwards. 2 weeks before July 2nd, that's gonna be June 18th. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a rollout that have a countdown. Most of my marketing is on Instagram. That's where my biggest following is. So I'm gonna go there and direct people other places. If I have something on YouTube, I have a swipe up, you can get to my YouTube. I got a swipe up, you can get to my merch. So I knew I wanted to have merch this time around. You know what I'm saying? So I started with the motion collection somewhere around the middle of June. So that really kind of helped pay for like graphics, and that helped pay for like setting up the online store and even launching soulmatesmarketing.net from thomasburrows.com. So it's like all that marketing from there allowed me to start a whole another company that's actually the demographics is younger, and most of them don't know me personally, you know, so like I have a whole nother group of people who are interested in soulmatesmarketing.net, which is going to allow a lot of the people that I rock with naturally, like you guys and Courtney Johnson and Jennifer Nicole and Sinful Art Gallery and Matilda and all these people you'll be able to see on soulmatesmarketing.net that we're helping each other's marketing and their reach and to enhance everybody's pockets all at the same time.
Right.
So like you said, as an independent artist, the tip I give you have to like tell your own story, be your own boss, and you have to have integrity with the things that you say you're gonna do. If I say July 2nd is coming out at midnight, it better be there. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm rolling this out, if I got merch, if people are ordering merch from my website, it better get to them in 2 to 7 business days, like I said it would. You know, so like it's having all those things, have integrity. If I have an event, I need to say, if I say I'm gonna be at an event, I'm at the event, ticket sales, all of it. So it's like doing events, marketing, having that real checklist and roll out. Okay, cool. I need lyric videos. Okay, I gotta do splits. I gotta make sure. Before the pre-sales even started, I had everybody's smart contract where everybody had their splits and they had already agreed. Hey, look, cool. This project's coming out. And I had listening sessions with people like, hey, what y'all think about this? And you know what I'm saying? I let a lot of people listen to it before it actually dropped. Where I could get, you know, just the opinions and feedback. So when I knew, hey, look, when it drops, I need everybody to be helping me promote this thing. If you're not comfortable with promoting it, let me know now what I need to change or what do you think that how this will come off. So I got just a lot of good feedback, and I was able to put together 7 songs, 24 minutes. That it changed because I had two other songs that I was gonna put on Decentralized that I'm actually gonna roll out later. Okay. So I have just a bunch of songs, and I picked that 24 minutes to be decentralized.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's some good advice. He's talking about making short-term and long-term goals and how to meet it. I always tell people at the end of the week, Friday or your Sunday, whatever it is, you should have done 3 things to make you 3 things that will lead to whatever goal that you just set.
I like that.
3 things. And just keeps you accountable.
Yeah, you gotta have some accountability, especially if you're talking about being your own boss and just knowing who knows how to do the things that you don't know how to do great. Like normally I would do my own graphics, and this time I hired Dorian Hill, art dealer, to do Decentralized. And the picture is from this guy, Centel Mullins. If you see the I wish I had the shirt on. I don't have the shirt on, but you know. But I got a picture of my late cousin Felicia. She passed in 2014, and I wear a necklace that says "Love Free" that she gave me. You know, I've been wearing that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I was saying all that to say that decentralized artwork came from.
You don't mind me asking. I don't know why I always want to know. Like what?
Well, you know that's You say I don't know why. You say I don't know why I wanted to know.
Right.
It's always like I guess it's normal human query?
Well,
what
Was it
happened?
natural or it was?
Well, here's the thing. She was suffering with diabetes for a long time as a kid.
Yeah.
Practically
Type
born
1
with
then.
it, and was waiting on a pancreas for a little while. Got a pancreas and then was pretty much cured. And what happened was her body really started fighting the new pancreas.
Rejecting it.
Yeah, rejecting it. And, that's what really was the cause. So,
The rejection of the transplant.
Yeah.
Right tape.
Yeah, and but I can tell you that, man, Felicia, I used to call her Liddy because I don't think I could say Felicia when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So she's 4 years older than I am, but she used to watch me as a kid, and I remember her going up on the climbing on the counter and getting the
stuff
cereal
down
off
for
the
you.
refrigerator and stuff. Like, whoa, like that's kind of cool.
She out here
So that-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, so that's how I learned how to climb on the counter and stuff.
Follow
Yeah. But my parents ain't like me climbing on the counter. But that's where I learned that from, man. And man, Felicia, she's just always just a good person to talk to. Always a good spirit, and I don't feel like we die, man.
No.
Like so she's in a place where she's free of being sick or needing a pancreas and all of that, and she's an angel of mine that helps guide me through music and through relationships, and I know it may sound funny, but
Oh, you'll be. You know what house you in? Have you
What
met
house
us?
you're in.
Yeah.
This is the first podcast.
right.
Keep listening.
Listen, brother, keep listening.
Yeah.
No, not strange at all.
Not strange at all. We've got so much things to talk about.
Yeah,
but
so many
hey,
people
shout out to
haven't
your cousin.
experienced, angels and all of it. So
People experience them. They just brush it off.
yeah,
I'll be honest with you. Talk to people one-on-one. They'll tell you. Everyone has a something strange happened to me story.
gotcha.
I never met one person who hasn't. Everyone has one, at a minimum, of an
Something strange
unexplained
happened to me
event.
when I was born with crack in my
Oh
system.
God, there we go. That's gonna be his
Well,
plug every time,
he
guys.
He said it so matter of fact.
I was
Seemed
born with crack in
that
my
I was having withdrawals.
Oh my goodness.
These are real stories, by the way.
So to be mindful of time, which track is your favorite?
Which track is my favorite?
Cause he got a birthday song, by the way, guys. He got a birthday song on there. So if you celebrate your birthday,
Yeah,
there's a song on there just for your birthday. It's a turn up birthday song.
Okay, well, that story was like if you listen to Amber J, Star Season 4.
Okay.
This came out August 9th of last year.
Okay.
So what happened was the night before she was dropping the project, it was like, I don't have a song for you from Star Season. She was like, I'm dropping it on my birthday, it's tomorrow and everything. So we had a conversation, and then like she ended up putting like some of our conversation on like as the first track of that project, and I was just commending her on, just being somebody from Detroit and who came down to Atlanta, and like now she's on all these different radio stations, Hood Rich Radio, iHeart Radio.
Yeah.
So she put me on her project.
Shout out to Amber.
Right. Shout out.
to Amber J. And we got a project. We have a party coming that we're doing called First Class, July 19th.
Okay.
I literally did happy birthday overnight.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like it was
So,
like
Trill did the beat. My friend Young Trill Beats. Beat 'em Trill. Well, he produced.
you know what? There's so many places we could go with that, but we're
He-
not gonna do it. We won't do it.
He produced a song for an artist named Day Day called Spin That Shit. Spin a check and get it right back, which came in the top 10 and #1 rap song at one point or whatever. So Young Trill, he produced Happy Birthday. He also did Arms Around You.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
See that again? He out here being romantic.
Let me put my arms around you.
See,
That's just
I
what
like
I.
that one.
That's
Yeah.
just what I heard when I heard
I'm
that
telling
beat.
you, feeling the vibe. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly how I move throughout.
that was
Yeah.
definitely you. That was definitely you feeling the vibe. That's,
Yeah, feeling the.
That was
vibe,
definitely
feeling
you.
the vibe. I was just having fun on that song. It just,
but it was
what I'm
you
saying?
though. That was completely you.
Yeah,
That was definitely your energy.
That's dope.
that's from the new muse
But
too.
See, look at this.
That's the new. That's new music. It's feeling it
Right.
for real.
What do you want? And I'm gonna leave this as my last question at least. But what do you want your fans to know about the album? Like, what do you want them to understand that they might not understand before?
Well,
Give them a chance to be like, this is what, from me to you.
Yes, from the artist to the fans. What were you trying to convey?
I think when you listen to this project, I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with just being yourself. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself and loving other people. There's nothing uncool about saying you love somebody or that someone made you cry or you really putting yourself in just, I hate to say at issue, but or a better way to say it is like you putting yourself in a position where you can be judged.
Vulnerable.
You're vulnerable. And not only that, it's like, what better expression from an artist that you just really just give your whole self, give your whole, like, hey, look, this is what I'm presenting to the world. And I just want to lead by example that, look, you really can follow your passion, follow your dream. You're never too old, you're never too young. If you got breath, man, if you got a passion, you just got to go for it. Period.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I noted when I was listening to you. I said, he promotes positive esteem. But I noticed I didn't say male or female. It was just positive esteem.
Yeah.
Listening to the music. I wasn't, I always make a joke, like people I won't name artists, but people, you buy the music for them to talk trash to you about what you ain't got and why you want to be like them.
Yeah,
I'm like, why?
I'm gonna take your girl. I got more money than you.
Or why you a bad bee? I wish I had money like you. I wish I had an ass like you. I'm like, why am I buying that? You make me feel bad about myself. Like, I don't want to listen to that.
But I think a lot of creators, we have a chance to listen to other music that's popular or that's winning or whatever, and we say, okay, well, that's the form. This is the things I need to talk about, or this is the type of beats I need, or this is the type of, you know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, you know what message do I want to tell? Like, what am I really going through? What music do I really like? So all of the music, I really like all of the music that's there. I like all the subject matters are true to what's going on in my life for real.
Right, because you said you did this, a lot of the project was last year, and that was pretty tough last year.
Yeah, especially the end of last year. It's like, I don't know if God was getting me ready for E. Lucas's death or whatever, but it's just like, I remember coming back from LA and I was in Atlanta, I was just in the studio, and I didn't want to record anything, I didn't want to write anything, I was just there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And I was just like, why am I sad? Like, I knew that there was a lot of stuff going on. Like I put out all these projects. I had, song on the radio. Stuff was going on that
By
was
definition,
just
you
great.
shouldn't have been.
Like, I shouldn't be sad. And I'm like telling
I should
myself,
be rejoicing.
Right.
yeah.
But
and
something
I'm
in
just
your spirit was
but something in
like-
my spirit was just like heavy and just like I just wasn't motivated. I just And then right when my friend passed, in November, it was November 24th, the day after the Vibe Out, the morning after the Vibe Out, we was in the studio together, and he just didn't wake up that next morning, and right after that, it was just like really hard to celebrate some music,
Right.
So this is the first time, Decentralized, the first time that I put out music since his death.
Oh wow. So yeah, this was it was a collection of feelings in this.
Yeah. So it was like right after that I met someone real special.
Okay.
And it was like somebody, even somebody who. The funny story is like God put an atheist in my life. And
yeah, because you're very spiritual.
and I was in a position where I could have judged that.
You could have.
Or you could learn something from anybody. Because everybody's God's child. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot from her. And she was someone who really comforted me after being in that position of, grief and healing and all of it. You know, I just like love being around her, like love playing chess with her. Like, she's a reader and a writer, you know. And it didn't matter what her belief was, because I still knew that, you know, she was being guided in a certain way. I got a chance to see how somebody who isn't necessarily have the same beliefs that I do can still be guided by a higher power. And I think that she was able to see that too. So, you know, I made a lot of beats during that time. You know, so when I wasn't recording, I made close to 70 tracks off of FL Studio in a span of like 3 months early this year. And I remember I was just sending tracks out. I was, you know, I was like, oh, okay. I sent some tracks to Bodega Teasy. He sent me 4 songs back that he did. You know, got some songs with DJ Spin's little brother, DJ Epic. You know, so, and I was mixing a lot of projects. I mixed Spin's project. I mixed records for this guy Jit Granola. You know, so I had an opportunity to just kind of produce and engineer again. But then when I looked at this summertime, and I was like, I've got a lot of songs, and it's time for me to put a project out. You know, like, you know, let me not only just fall back. Let me go back and I'm ready to celebrate a project again. I'm ready to share my music again. So I picked a date somewhere around in May.
Okay.
That I said, okay, July 2nd.
That's when I'm gonna.
That's it. That's that Tuesday, and we do what's called a Tune Freak Tuesday. We created a website, tunefreak.xyz, which is also our record label. So we have other artists and other producers and everything that's part of this, you know, tunefreak.xyz. And it was like, you know what? It's time. It's time for decentralized. When Spence came back from China, he goes and travels with Future, with Pluto, you know. And when he came back from China, that's when he told me about Tron and TRX, and that's when I started.
That's when you started
investing in, because we was already doing cryptocurrency. He was already him and his friend and our friend Trey was already just really inside of the crypto concern. But what happened last year was, especially Bitcoin, was just in a whole decline all year.
No, you were telling me about that.
Like if you go back and look at the chart, it did nothing really but go down last year, 2018.
You showed me that where it took a nosedive.
Oh, just horrible. But this year it's done nothing but go up. So if you got in this year, anytime this year,
you've made a little something.
Here's the scope. Like, let's say around, I think, March or something, it was like around $3,000 for one Bitcoin. When Bitcoin used to be, you know, a matter of cents, you know, a matter of, you know, less than $1. Now for one Bitcoin, in what month are we in? July. So it's gotten up to 13,000.
Just for one, wow.
Just for one. And that's the exchange rate. So if you convert your money to Bitcoin at a low exchange rate, when it goes up and then you convert it back to fiat or USD, or United States dollar, you have a lot more money because they have to give you for what, you know what I'm saying, for that exchange rate. So, you know, there's apps like Coinbase and Binance that they try to not let people know about this stuff. And, you know,
he's like, yo, know about it. You hear me?
Right. Message. I hope y'all writing this down.
Yeah, so like that's in the portfolio. Even BAT tokens are in my portfolio. This is a guy named his name escaping me right now, but he invented JavaScript. And he used to be with Mozilla. I remember Firefox. Now he's created his own browser. It's called Brave. So you can go to brave.com and download it, and then you go on YouTube, and there's no ads on YouTube. Because the ads that they put on YouTube is JavaScript. So if you're somebody who invented JavaScript, you know how to take the ads out. And he has his own cryptocurrency called
Wait,
Brave,
hold
yeah.
up. So you mean to tell me?
Download that.
And I hate to mess up the interview,
No, you're
but
not
we
messing
friends.
up the interview.
Yo, we friends. This app right here, Braves.
Yeah.
I can go here and go to YouTube,
and there's no ads.
and
gotta
no
be kidding
ads.
No, no.
Do y'all hear this?
Yeah. So, and what they've also done is they allow you to collect BAT tokens. So you can collect BAT tokens into this browser, and eventually you'll be able to use it on Walmart, Amazon, or
Wow.
whatever. So having the
So
browser,
just even using it.
using the browser, you're collecting BAT tokens if you get a pop-up, any ads that comes up from their browser, not from YouTube, but their browser, period. And usually it's some really good ad, like stuff that you're actually interested in.
So that I care about.
And you're getting paid if an ad comes up. So they pay you
Wow.
if an ad happens. So in BAT tokens. And right now, BAT
And
token
that's
is
more
about
of
40
incentive,
cents.
right? That's an incentive to use there.
It's an incentive to use it, and when you refer people to use the browser, they've put $1 million of BAT tokens together for the
Just for
referral
that.
program.
Wow.
So I have my own link. If you go to brave.com/BUR876, it'll come up and it'll say you can contribute to Burroughs Tea by downloading Brave. So they download Brave. Brave is gonna pay me money and then allow you to sign up where you can refer people and they'll pay you money too.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Learn something every day.
Yeah.
But I already did it. I went to Brave and I've already downloaded Brave.
You can tell me about it. See,
Boo,
you be
because I
keeping
be
us out here
testing it
cute.
out, boo. I'm a researcher, boo.
You out here
I test it out and then I tell you because I have to successfully do it so I can successfully regurgitate it back to you.
Right. Because I'm
And
gonna have
you don't
1,000
pick
questions.
apart my story. Well, what you mean? You said it was gonna work like this.
Thought you said no ads, Martin. Thought you said no ads. What's this ad?
You said no ads. Yo, I don't. Hold on. Let me call Thomas real quick. I don't want to do that, so I'll make sure I'm thoroughly.
But it's not even just on YouTube. Like you can go to any site and there's not gonna be any ads. There's gonna be no trackers, no pop-ups.
Wow.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No listening to your microphone and all of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be using that one. I'll have someone test it out.
Right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Augusta's own
Right,
Thomas
Augusta's
Burroughs,
own.
bro.
Yeah.
You have to start. Yo.
So where can people listen to your
so-
stuff at? Where can they listen to your stuff at?
If they go to thomasburrows.com, that'll take them everywhere they.
And where they need to go?
Yeah, Thomas
Okay.
Burrows, first and last name.com.
Yo, stable person in this household.
Yes.
Stable person in this.
We're trying to get them to get a set of
friendship.
pajamas.
Right? We're building something to where, you know you're in when we say, you got your pajamas?
Right? You got your
You
pajamas.
got your pajamas, right?
They're taking me in, man. They go take me in.
We already, we started to cook.
Starving
like, yo,
artists.
Right?
Right?
You like this food?
Right?
That's how we
eat
get you.
vegan.
That's how we get you. Like, taste some of this jambalaya. It's completely vegan.
Right?
But yo,
he's
you're
a
always a
great
welcome
person.
member in this house, man. Your energy is awesome. We
Thank
have
you,
this
man.
thing where we don't share our time because time is precious.
Right. We got 1 million kids. So
Yeah.
time is very precious
Time
to
is
us.
very precious around here, man. And if we decided to lend you some of our time, and you lend us your time
Right.
in return, that is something special. Because that's something you can't get back.
Right.
Can't get back time.
Can't get back time. Give back money. Give back land. Give back opportunity.
Yeah.
But time, can't
Right.
give that back.
Very true.
And I'm
So we
glad that
appreciate
we
your time,
get
yeah.
to appreciate each other's time, brother.
Hey man, I'm glad I was here. I'm glad
we can
y'all
have
had
promoted.
me.
Yeah.
And look, we're gonna be in Africa together, man.
Facts. You hear he done said it.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Africa together.
Wonder what the visions of a prophet's like.
Right.
And I think we'll talk more about that because I think people need to know what Akon is up to.
Right.
And so I'm interested in, in less than 30 days, his cryptocurrency is going public.
Yes, I'm on the countdown. What's the website? I signed up.
Yeah, you donated to the thing.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I did.
Oh, did you donate on my behalf too, boo?
Yes.
She's in charge of all my
Oh, God.
finances. She is my caretaker. So If she got 8 coins, that means I got 8 coins.
That's true.
Yo, and she take care of all. Hey, as soon as it don't work, I bring it to my boo. Boo would say it don't work. It's like, here is how you pay for your own stuff. All right, cool. But
I'm so modest. I'm not even gonna do this with you.
she's my caretaker.
Man, I love
That's
y'all.
what he
energy,
says.
man. I love y'all dynamic and just married couples, man. It's beautiful, man.
And we try, man. I think the secret is we don't mind sharing the role.
Yes. I just said that to him
Yes, sir.
yesterday. He was
See how I took that and I was like, it was thought provoking, like it came from me. You had to just get your shine, huh, boo? You had to get your shine, huh?
no, I wasn't trying to be quiet.
My feelings are so hurt.
Oh my gosh. He was I had been with the baby all night, you know, because I breastfeed, so he's up literally all night long. Snacking. That's what he does. He's not up, he's just snacking.
That's the baby. The
Yes,
snacking.
the snacking. He just snacks. He even has his
Snacking
eyes
on
still
mommy.
closed while he's snacking, and then after he gets a little swig, he go back to sleep. So that's
Okay.
like, you know, up and down. So when Martin came off work yesterday, I already had Zachariah cutting the grass, but you know he's 11, so you know.
Okay.
No straight line.
Yeah, no straight lines. He did it, but I had to keep
Like, it is good
directing.
enough because
Right, because Dad's indisposed. So when he came home, the baby was kind of being fussy. He wasn't hungry, but he didn't want me anymore, so I gave him to him. And while he was with baby upstairs watching TV, I went outside and finished cutting the grass.
Gotcha.
And
And-
for whatever reason, he likes the new season of Justice League.
Right. So apparently they were upset. And I was thinking about it as I was cutting the grass, and people kind of walking past and driving, and you know the thought comes in your head as, you know, why is that woman out there, cutting her grass? You know, she has a husband, but I don't look at it that way because what they don't know is he's upstairs with the baby. You know, and that made me think, why do it work so well? Because we don't mind sharing roles.
You know, it's funny you had that experience because my mom was just telling me how right before she had me, she went outside and cut the grass while she was pregnant.
Yes.
And my dad called her like, "What are you doing? They gonna think I got my pregnant wife outside. Go inside. Don't do that no more." She understood, but she was like, "I was just getting some exercise. I don't care what people think about me."
Right.
You know,
Right. I always gotta get out there like, boo. Yo, they about to talk shit about me, boo.
Okay.
Talk shit about
He
me.
came
Why did
outside
you-
like,
why
for
are you?
real
I got the baby in my hand. Like, what are you doing? Like, yo, nah, me. I gotta go put this baby down.
He did. That's what he said. He was like, "No,
So
I'm
he
coming
finally,
outside."
yo, he's in my arms, sleep. Like, nah.
He put the
man,
baby
I'm
down
over
fast and went outside and started cutting grass.
Outside, start cutting grass.
Like,
Like,
hey.
yo, nah, man, we can't do that. Nah,
Can't
you,
do
the
that,
backyard,
baby.
boo, the back. They can't see you. She all in the front, edging it up. Like,
Yeah,
no.
I was edging the yard up and everything.
Look at these people.
I mean, well,
talk stuff about
the
me.
other wives, no, they don't cut.
They don't
but
cut
I
grass at
mean,
all. I hate to. Shout out
that's
to
them.
God.
That's their house.
But you know, that's how my mom and my grandma.
I don't mind getting dirty. I don't mind getting
grass.
yeah.
They want. My grandmother's 86. My mother is 69. They will right now go outside and cut the grass and cut it better than most guys.
My grandma's 77 years old. She still cuts her own grass and has her own garden. No husband.
My father, 80 years old, has not only his own garden, but has a big ass garden.
big garden.
Like a big ass. I'm like, yo, who you feeding? It's just you in here. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just you in here. Like,
He's having fun. That's what
where are
he's
you
doing.
putting these vegetables? Cause I'm gonna come over.
You can get some of them lamb
but
kale.
who you cooking this still? Who you making this for? But it's for his own. Hey, he enjoys being out there.
Right.
Yeah.
He
And
enjoys
they
being
said
out
keeps
there.
you young, moving around. But I grew up raking grass. I mean raking leaves. I'm not shy to outside work. So
Yeah.
I did not. I tried to run. That's why I'm looking at Zachariah like, can't run, man. Hey, it's all funny until you gotta do it yourself.
right, better learn
That's
how to
why he
do
was
it.
looking like, oh my God, yo, Dad usually grabs it before. I get to cutting a whole line. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is not fun no more.
But role sharing, I think that for our family, everybody's family, you do it differently. But for our relationship, we don't mind cooking roles being shared, taking care of babies.
Yeah.
None of that.
Like, this ain't necessarily the guy role and the girl role.
Right,
We
because
just-
I do all the cooking in the house.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. You have to tell it right so loud.
But that's how.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
loudly.
Yeah, that's right. You exposed, boo. I do all the cooking in the house.
I remember my
And I
father.
make all vegan dishes. So everything that you've ate so far has been all vegan, bro. Wouldn't even thought of
I've
it.
had curry, I've had some noodles over here, and it's all been delicious. Man.
Hey, he can cook.
Yeah,
He can cook.
that's how my father was. Like I remember, like as
He
a
did the
kid,
cooking.
my father passed when I was 9.
Oh wow.
But he would do all the cooking at the house. So when he passed, my mom started trying to cook. My mom can cook wonderfully now. Like I'm just like, oh my god. But when I was a kid, I knew the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? See, you got jokes.
No, I'm just serious.
Nah.
The pancakes were not on point yet, you know, like.
Yeah.
So my dad knew how to make some really good pancakes. I remember that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
okay, share those roles. I'm not above it.
Yeah.
Right, but like she'll make breakfast, and lunch would be typically fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't make yourself a sandwich, then you don't need to be in this house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be unless you're a baby
Right.
or you can't defend yourself as far as food. But if you can make your own stuff, make your own stuff, and then for dinner it's usually
whatever
whatever
on the
menu that she comes up with, because she's a taskmaster. You know she has to be. Hey, this is dinner. Check. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there like a short order cook. All right, Lanai, get me the whatever beans, get me this, and I'm spitting off what I need done.
Right.
And it's like, well, hold on, go back. It's like, you know what? You're fired. You're fired.
I love our house. Our house
You know
is
what I'm
amazing. I love our house.
Man, y'all have such a
I love
beautiful
our house.
house, man, and just
Our family is
I really
amazing.
like the backyard. Y'all backyard.
Hey,
is
that's
so
the creation
cool.
station, bro.
Yeah.
Creation station.
That's the vibe.
I love our family. I love how we work together. It's
Wait until
It's
we
filled- I feel
start the
blessed.
pajama club up.
right. You in this pajama club, yo.
That's
So he's
cool.
not
Just
creepy. He's just
Yeah,
so
we
silly.
came up with that this morning. This morning we came up with the pajama club.
Mimosas and
Mimosas
pajamas.
and pajamas. Like, welcome to pajama club. First rule of the pajama club is there are what is it? First rule of pajama club.
A Fight
we don't
Club. Talk about Fight
pajama
Club.
right? We don't
Talk
talk
about
about the
pajamas.
pajama club.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Just know you're invited when somebody says, I'm going to the Jenkins house. Did they ask you to bring pajamas?
oh, they like you then. You're nice.
Oh, yeah,
you
you
good
right.
people then. You
What
good
you
people
mean?
then.
Bring your pajamas. Yeah, bring your pajamas.
Yeah.
Music, fun.
Hey, music, entertainment,
Good conversation
pop
more than
culture.
anything. Yeah.
For
good,
like, we
good
can hold
conversation.
conversations from everything, from the dumbness to the brilliant. I think we fit everybody in that.
We have some good conversations with our friends.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we get them all together. Oh my
Right?
goodness.
Until we get them all together, because we do have an atheist friend, and I be on the same part with her. I'm like, damn it, am I an atheist?
We have all kinds
Katie,
of
I
friends.
just want to say I agree with you 100%, but there's something that my imagination says there's somebody out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you know
something
what?
in my brain tells me that there's something out there, so I'm kind of on board, but I'm not.
Some people had never even experienced losing somebody that was close to them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's crazy, like the girl I was telling you that was an atheist, I met her the same exact day
You gotta be kidding me.
that my friend passed.
It's
You know
24.
what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, and it was just like, I don't know, just like somebody had brought me an angel.
That's exactly what happened.
You know what I'm saying?
And God was like, you gonna need some help
Yeah,
this
you
time.
look, here you go,
Sprinkle,
man.
I
sprinkle.
usually don't do this, but
Yeah.
I usually don't do this, but here you go.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
go ahead and keep your little life
And
going.
what you call it, baby? Interplayer.
Right? Enter player two.
Right.
Right. That's how we call it around here when we think everything's a coincidence. Like, yo, how the hell did we get to this spot? And we
Interplayer.
go back and reflect. Like, I never thought it would be like this. I'm glad it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad it happened, but I'm never thought that it would happen like this. And everything we truly believe through research, now that we know, everything's happening because we're manifesting it.
Yes, literally.
Man, we're literally manifesting it. Like
what he said earlier
this
with
is
his
what I
list,
want.
with his goals.
Is this what you really want? Enter Thomas out of nowhere. Yo, you want to do this, and this is what we got going on. Funny you should say that. I know a couple people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, to where you start connecting the dots and you really start manifesting your own destiny. And that's what we're going to be doing, man. And that's what we want people to understand. You have the same power.
Law of attraction is for everybody. It's not
You
one
have the
particular
same,
person.
everybody's got
Like
the same
attracts like.
power in them. Law of attraction. If you want good stuff to happen to you, surround yourself by good people. If you guys are on the same frequency wave and everybody has the same intentions, then beauty is bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen.
The crazy thing about law of attraction, and I know we'll go and wrap it up. The crazy thing about law of attraction is you can't trick the universe, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it God, you call it whatever you want to call it. I'm not particular about names. You know, you argue with people about that for hours. So I don't care about the name.
There is a distinction between God and the universe.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I personally believe there is, but for the sake of argument, because people like to go off on tangents, if you will.
You know, I mean, it's not an argument. It's like there's a creator. You know what I'm saying? There's a creator, and then there's the creation.
Right.
You know, it's like
Source of creation, right? Which is what I call God.
it's like software. Imagine the app praising the iPhone.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, what the creator of it? Like that's not the same thing.
No, I personally don't believe it is, but
so worshiping the system that you're a part of is not the same thing as worshiping the creator who, you know, created the system that you're a part of. That's just a distinction, period. Like there's nothing to argue about. You know?
right. I feel the same way that you feel. I don't believe that it's a magical.
Go on.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I'm completely on board for you, but
wrap
for
this up, we can continue this conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Creation station.
Right. I completely agree with you that there's definitely a creator of it all. But
ladies and gentlemen, Augusta, our very own Thomas Burrows. Y'all go check him out.
please do. You won't be disappointed.
Show love to the hometown homies. Somebody's gonna blow up, and we gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna blow up from home. We all gotta be ready, and we all gotta support each other.
You guys, this is the collective Hive.
The collective hive. Yes.
We're in the collective
We're in that
hive.
collective hive right now.
And we're on
We're part of the
Soulmates
collective.
Marketing. You know, all the people I rock with. We were producing shows and stuff.
Exactly.
So stay tuned. We're gonna have furniture, merch, pine cones, all of it.
Say something about popcorn one more time.
Yo, watch.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna
It's like
have home decoration, I should say.
Yes, home
We'll
decor.
have home decor.
Home decor.
And you know, this is part of the group that's gonna enhance all of these situations and enhance a lot of people. And you know,
That's part of that is the job of the collective hive, bro.
We are the collective hive.
We are the collective hive. Our job is to enhance the hive.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so
All right, we're out.
We're out. Episode 1 in the books. Boo boo.
I'm gonna stop this recording.
All right. And so am I on this end. See, look, boo, we went for like an hour.
Oh,
That was our.
wow. That's what you said. You said it was going to be like that.